round kick. The round kick, as the name implies, has a round motion into it and a round movement. The round internal motion and the round external movement. And what it means that the force comes from the rotation of our body. It's not only the leg, not only the pelvis, not only the torso, but everything together. So the rotation is what brings the force in, and the longer the kick is, we have higher linear velocity at the end of it, so we have higher momentum, which brings higher impact and more force into our kick. So we don't always want to kick this round kick on short range. On the long range it's more hurtful, but it's easier to catch on the long range. So the basic motorics is this. We pull the knee up high as we can to the armpits, and we push the floor down. If you won't push the floor, we start losing our balance. So we lift and kick the floor down. The next thing we do is turning the pelvis in. So it's 1 and 2. While we're turning the pelvis, we lift the leg and make it parallel to the ground. See? Parallel. Was perpendicular, now it's parallel. But to add this parallel movement and opening of the pelvis, we have to turn the standing leg halfway in. So I start pointing to you, lifting the knee up and turn in. Now you see I did 19 degrees turn with my foot. So it's 1, 2 and 3 is stretching the leg. When I stretch the leg, I continue the twist from the 19 degrees in another 45 degrees. So we start here, see, I'm pointing to you, and eventually my standing leg points there. So 1, 2 and 3. Now, if I want to be stable, I must stretch myself. 1, 2, 3. I must stretch myself in 45 degrees. One leg is 90 degrees, the other one pointing down, and my body is pointing that angle. 1, 2. Now I hit with my shin and with the back of the leg. These are the areas that we use to hit. And so the basic drill and basic movement is 1, 2, 3. 4, I must return the leg, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The flexible you are, it's easier to do. I'm not that flexible, it's hard to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easier do it in one movement. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. One, 2. See, I keep myself stretched up and I look at you, even though my torso looks that direction. Try not to do this with the hands. Try keep them close for combat purposes. So again, the basics: lifting the knee up high, turn to a parallel position, turn, stretch the leg, pull back and down. this movement that I take the pelvis and turn it, and again you see I'm doing circular motion that brings my body from the side and make me propagate to a direction. So this is what I call compass principle, the frontal, the forward compass principle. As you can see, I move forward and my legs are like compass. Now you can see this in every movement you do that you want to bypass anything. I want to bypass Daniel. I use this movement from the side. This is compass movement. This is the principle of the direction. If I want to come from the inside, again, all the same. See? Because here I can put a lever on him. Everything is the same. This is the basic principle. I want to bypass him. So I start with compass principle. We'll see the backward compass principle with the roundhouse kick, the backward round kick. You can find the compass principle also with swing lift 7. If you remember this one, it's the same direction, same closing in with my pelvis. So the direction of the forward compass principle is this. If you want to see my arm position, is like this. I move the entire body as one unit to do so.